What's up, everybody? This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic. We are here with round 2. We are 1-0 so far with our Red-White Allies deck. And we won the coin toss, so we'll go ahead and put ourselves on the plate, and this is a easy non-keeper. This is ugh. We'll keep it. Oh yeah. Alright, yeah, knew we had it. Knew we had it the whole time. Alright, cool. Got lucky with that scry there. We'll just go ahead and run out all these reckless cohorts. The good thing is they do help each other by with their trigger so that they don't have to attack each turn, which is definitely a turnoff for a lot of people playing them. Alright, so this time I am going to go ahead and attack in. And then I'm going to play my landfall creature. I do have to remember I made quite a few changes as the games went on, that last one. But I really liked where it ended up in a more aggressive style of build, even more aggressive than what I've got right now, which is probably kind of weird to say. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and kill his... I guess technically I'll play another creature and then kill his creature. So I can just get in for as much damage as possible. Hopefully, it sounds crazy, but when you're playing these landfall ones, man, you're actually excited when you see a land come in. Typically in aggressive builds, you're kind of bummed when you see another land come into play. Alright, so there's a death touch, which we'll probably go after our predator. But I think we just want to keep attacking. You gotta remember, when you're playing the red-white deck, whether it's with landfall creatures or with allied creatures, they're gonna be much better on your turn. Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So that'll give our creatures first strike. And I'm actually gonna hold back the reckless cohort because I want to be able to play an ally next turn, which will turn on the first strike again. Yeah, this core Blade Whirl has been really strong in this style of deck. Alright, so putting on the top of his library. Did I read that wrong? He must have... What the heck? I thought he targeted the Ferocious No. I don't know why it didn't end up on top of his library, unless he just didn't want it. Which would be surprising. Yeah, so right now if we could have a land, that would probably be the best draw. There it is. Play out our other ally. Give him first strike. And then we'll attack in. He will be able to stop one of them and chump block one. Probably here, chump block, say here. Get him down to 2. He'll have 1 creature on the board. Alright, sweet. That is what we're hoping for with this deck. Alright, so we didn't get to see a ton of what his deck was doing. I think this Tandem Tactics is not the best option for us. The other card, trying to decide between either bringing in another Kitesail Scout or Outnumber. Maybe the Kitesail Scout. Just, you know, we stay very aggressive, then we have the Inspired Charge. I don't think Undo Champion is quite what we're looking for here because we don't have any creatures that Trample is really going to matter for. And actually, I think I'd go with the Outnumber on the draw. If we were on the play, I think it makes sense to bring in the more creatures. I mean, not like we're changing our deck dramatically here. We're just talking about, you know, 1 removal spell versus 1, you know, kind of crappy card. But goes well with mass pump spells. Yeah, so far I have enjoyed playing this red-white deck as I kind of thought I would when I was looking through all the pre-release stuff. I thought it was going to be more the style of deck that I enjoy playing, which tends to be fairly aggressive. Not sure quite yet what kind of deck I'm looking to play for Standard. I know the SCG, what was it, Atlanta was today, and I feel like every time I turned it on, it was always the same 2 decks in play. So Green-White Megamorph and Jeskai Black are the big decks right now, apparently. I'll have to throw one together and see what I like. Green-White Megamorph is not really my style, whereas Jeskai Black would be a little bit more. But personally, I feel like there's got to be some kind of hard-hitting Dragons deck out there, and that's, if I see one come up that's been doing well, I'm gonna look to build something like that. If you guys know of any really cool lists, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Try to throw them together, and we can even do some Standard videos for you guys. All right. Well, this is not super aggressive. It's got good creatures though. And it's probably better than having 1 land. We'll keep it. I'm not real excited about it, as you can tell. Stasis Snare is definitely a good draw for us, though. If our opponent ends up landing a pretty good large creature against us. Really be excited to see a 2-drop. Not a 2-drop. Yeah, Outnumber. This, it makes me think of when you're playing green decks in Origins Draft, and your only removal was the 4-mana fight spell. And if you don't have any creatures, that removal really stinks. Not a lot you can do about it then. We do have, what, like 16 creatures in this deck? And it's kind of odd that we've drawn more of our spells than our creatures. Gross. I mean, we could look to do outnumber on his 1/1. We might have to do it if there's nothing else to do, I guess. I'd really prefer not to. That seems pretty dumb. The unfortunate thing is we're not even getting another planes to be able to do our stasis snare if we ever wanted to. I think I'm just going to attack in, see what our opponent does. If he looks to go ahead and sack... Ugh, that just sounds bad. I was going to say what? Well, if I play the McKindy Patrol, then we can go ahead and attack in and use our outnumber on his Ferocious Null if he sacks his Cliffside Lookout in response of blocking. So our guys have double vigilance now. It's the scariest of vigilance of them all. So here, once again, if our opponent looks to if he would look to attack in with the Ferocious Null and sack the Cliffside Lookout, we can do the outnumber again in response. And he won't have the mana to sacrifice plus activate. Because it'll get 2 1/1 counters. I mean, if we absolutely had to, which I would hate to do. Well... So he's going to take out our guy. I think we do this just to make sure that he sacks... Oh! Oh, shoot. Poor guy. He actually had passed through. So he didn't even get the chance to sack his other creature. So we'll just keep attacking. Who knows, maybe we'll draw all of our lands and we can just Rolling Thunder for 15. He can pump... Okay. I could just kill this guy, but... Well, yeah, why not? It doesn't look like he's doing anything else if he's going to go ahead and pump his 1/1 to a 2/2. Which means he doesn't have much else in hand, and we don't have any other creatures, so... opponent is just hitting every land drop. That's our we. We are actually ahead of lands, but I think we started the game, so. No, we didn't. This is game 2. Alright, so we'll see what he does here. I'm actually going to hold back playing any more lands. Just because if we end up getting some landfall creatures, it'd be really, really nice to be able to get their triggers. Our opponent must have something to do, but he must have thought it was an instant. Otherwise, I don't know what he was doing with his mana there. Alright, so we'll just keep attacking. Alright, so Gideon's Reproach. Okay. I mean, if we did play our land, we are looking at a Rolling Thunder for 7. Yeah, no, I'd rather just hold back. We do have Stasis Snare, so if our opponent plays anything big, it's questionable if that's big enough for me to worry. Alright, so let's play Monday here. And we're going to be able to attack in with him. I'm actually going to play out my planes because I should have tapped 1 plains 3 mountains so I could do my Stasis Snare if I had to. Yes. Oh, come on. So twice now we have played Munda and not been able to take advantage of him. We do get to attack at least, though. So having our opponent at 9 now is pretty important with Rolling Thunder in hand. He looked like he was trying to have some lifelink style of a deck earlier in the first game. And that's typically what you would see as far as like the big rares and uncommons, where you get bonuses for lifelink or for gaining life. Yeah, our opponent attacking is fine with us. Play something big. A creature, that is. A big creature. Ugh. Gross. I think I'm just going to go ahead and Stasis Snare his creature now, though. Otherwise, we could technically Stasis Snare Munda, but I think it's probably just better to take his. Because I believe if we took Munda, then it would... Oh, he had a creature. Shoot. I was hoping he wouldn't have something to play. Alright, so whenever he or another ally enters a battlefield, he gets a gain 1 life. Okay. We could Rolling Thunder for 8, or do 6 to him and 2 to his creature, just to make sure that he doesn't gain too much life. I'm tempted to just possibly go for the Rolling Thunder for the win. You know, hope that our opponent doesn't have a lot of allies in his deck. That's an ally. Not an ally. He actually hasn't played many creatures, period. This was not an ally. Yeah, so it's questionable. Ooh, what's he going to get this time, though? Alright, so he is going to get the ally creature. So he's going to be able to do the life drain. I'm not sure why he's not playing it, though. We'll just look to probably block if he wants to. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't play this on his last turn, but that's fine. And we can actually clear his board with our Rolling Thunder and do a good amount of damage. So we'll just take this hit, because he could pump it. Yeah. Which, it's good to see him get that out of the way before we want to use our Rolling Thunder. So we can do 4, 2, 1, which will be, yeah, because we have 9. Yeah. And then we can attack in for 2. And now we just hope that his draws are... Oh, dang it. He got the dreaded Blighted Fen. Blighted Fen is going to be really good, I think. Well, at least we're getting creatures now. They're not big and they're not strong, but they are creatures. Uh-oh. He can sack that. Ooh, there we go. Touch of the Void. He can sack this to get rid of our Stasis Snare, get back his big first striker. But having Touch of the Void should hopefully be enough. We'll see. The good thing about him doing it that way is our guy didn't die. If I were him, I probably would have sacked it at the end of the attack phase, so you could block with the undo Great Horn. and then block our Reckless Cohort. And right now, him getting landfall is not the greatest for him, because he... Oh, he's attacking, wow. He probably has a spell, though. Yeah, he's got to have another creature. Okay. Luckily for us, we do have this Touch of the Void. Alright! Perfect! 2-0! Alright, this Allies deck, it looks pretty crummy, but my gosh, it does well. Alright, keep watching. Come back for round 3. We're going to see if we can go 3-0 in this pre-release draft. Thank you, everybody. This is Josh here with Basement Level Magic. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us some comments below if you want to. We'll see you for the round 3.